Antoine, I think it's fair to say a lot of people wrote Ghana off. A lot of pundits, experts wrote Ghana off before this tournament. Do you think you guys have proved a point already, the way you've played? And what's made the difference for you in this tournament, particularly defensively, where it's 2 clean sheets so far?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of pundits wrote us off, and that's just opinion at the end of the day. We know what we can do as a team. The managers obviously come in, brought in his philosophy, and it's worked out perfectly for us. We're a lot more defensively solid for sure. And yeah, we can definitely create chances. So yeah, it's been great so far. And what was the second part of the question?
Yeah, what the coach has brought in to really improve you defensively?
Obviously, with his experience from coaching in England, he's just brought everyone together.
Oh, okay. Yep, I'm okay. Yep, I'm okay. Sorry. No worries, can happen.
Sorry.
No,
so sorry.
good.
Antoine, right?
Yeah, like I was saying, with his experience for coaching in England and various countries, he's obviously very defensive. He's brought in a unit, and I like to think we weren't as defensively solid before, and that was one of our main things. We scored goals, but we conceded a lot as well. So I feel like now we're in a position where everyone's defending together, everyone's focused, and yeah, it's hard to break us down, which is great.
Next question.
Ori Kampafo, TV3 Ghana, English. Question to Queiroz and then Antoine. For Queiroz, my question is, we were at the Boston Stadium pre-match, and we asked you what type of game to expect. You said that huge entertainment. Ghana ended up with a couple of shots, not too many attacking patterns, but in the end, they were still happy because they got a point against England. What does entertainment really mean to you as a coach? Just wanted you to clarify that for the fans. And then for Antoine, how different is it playing in a setup where, as a winger on the wings, you need to work harder off the ball, and maybe you don't have as much as the ball off the ball that you would want, because out of the 48 teams at the World Cup, after our first 2 games, we have the lowest average possession.
So coach will answer first, and then Antoine.
This is a philosophic question. What is entertainment in football? For me, entertainment in this game that some people call it football. I call it the winning business. It is to fight 90 minutes for the result to win. I mean, the only medicine that works in football, it is to win and see everybody happy around us. For me, it was really a football match. The game we play was a really football match. The game that happened against England. For some people, when they see a game with the result 6-1 or 7-1, it is entertainment for one side. The others are the clowns in the pitch. I did not born to make that role, and I don't want that my players, when they play one game, they don't put everything in the game to win the game, to compete at high level. So this is, for me, it is the meaning of entertainment: emotional, technically, drama in the game. And I think the game against England have everything, have drama, emotion. This is all the effort, sacrifices of the players. It was wonderful, and I think tomorrow it will be another game. We'll see if the game it is rock and roll, samba, tango. I don't know. One thing it is sure: both teams then they have to be ready to play the game that is in front of us. And at the end, for me, I like to leave always the pitch proud of myself, proud of my players, proud of the work that they did for the fans. And when the fans are happy, we can be happy, because we work in the entertainment business, and that's our job, to make them happy, make people happy.
Okay, Antoine, there is a question about how difficult it is to play in a system where you have to defend and also run without the ball. Was that a question?
Yeah.
Run a lot without the ball, okay.
Yeah, as an attacker, of course, you want to be higher up the pitch, scoring goals, creating chances. But I feel like the last game we knew we were going to be defending a lot. And again, it's what's most important for the team. If we need to defend as a team for 90 minutes to get a result, that's what we have to do. I've been in the team previously, Bournemouth, where a lot of the time we were defending, so I'm quite used to it. But yeah, it's what's needed for the team, and yeah, that's all.
Let me pick one from the back. Finto, I'll come back to you. Michael.
My name is Michael Otieje. I have two questions, one for Coach and one for Antoine. Coach, in Toronto and in Boston, we saw you express yourself quite deeply after the game with your celebrations. You also said that the most important thing was to get through game after game. So for the game against Croatia, with 4 points already, what's the topmost priority for you? I know it's obvious to qualify, but how much? And if you can just give us a bit of insight into the celebration and the emotions that you felt match after match, especially with going to the Ghana fans afterwards. And for Antoine, I'm just wondering, given the change in the mood in Ghana, because this has become way bigger than it used to be, what's seeping through the players? Where do you want to go next, given the way the tournament has gone so far? Thank you.
Well, look, I said it before and I repeat it again. If you check the results in this World Cup, number of draws and some surprises, to win in football, it is special in this level. It is very expensive. It's a very expensive. You have to pay a lot of sacrifices and efforts to be able to win or get a one result. So when you achieve those moments, if you don't celebrate, when are you going to celebrate? So it's an opportunity to express yourself, the joy and the pride that you feel. But special, I thought, to be honest with you, that my body language at the end of the day was to share my feelings with the Ghanaian fans, because I felt that before the World Cup, around our boys, our team, was a lot of hesitation, suspicions, not confidence. So to engage and bring the player number 12 inside the pitch is very important for us. So that's why even before the game finished, I was confident that we could do it against Panama, and I was chasing the people to support them, to be part. And the fans, they need to understand that the boys, nobody more than the boys, they want to win the game. No more than them. But sometimes it is important that player number 12 also understand his role in the game, and that's what I was trying to bring them to the game, with strong emotions and strong feelings of trust and confidence.
Antoine, the question about where the players want to go from here, looking at the current mood and atmosphere in Ghana.
I think all the players are happy, they're content with what's going on right now. We're not trying to get ahead of ourselves. We know that tomorrow is an important game. We want to make sure we solidify that qualification. But I think every player is ambitious. Everyone wants to push on, get through to the next round and see what happens. But again, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
Okay, Finto.
Hi, my name is Fentio from Joy Sports,
Hello.
Ghana. Hello, Carlos. I have a question for you, and then one for Antoine. My first question would be, if you look at the permutations, if we finish top of the group, we are going to Atlanta. If we finish second in the group, we're going back to Toronto. And if we finish third, we're going to Kansas City. If we go to Toronto, that might mean without Thomas again, a really important player for us against England. Does this play in, or has this been factored in in your
No.
preparations at all?
No. It's the game of football is so difficult. You cannot play 2 games or 3 games at the same time. We just focus in one game, which is Croatia, and get the result. Play good football, and with good football, be better than them on the pitch. That's what I'm going to try to do. Fight more, be better, because we know if we be able to do that, we have more chances to get the result. That's the only game that we play tomorrow. When the results come at the end of the game, we'll be there to make decisions if we first, second, or third. But there is one thing that every single coach knows before we start the group stage. We take one of those positions for guarantee. If you give me that opportunity even before you play, nobody deny to have one of those positions. We don't have any problems with that. But important it is to play one game, only one game. And the game is big enough tomorrow against Croatia to play other games outside the pitch.
Okay. My other question, obviously, the penalty incident against England, we also had a similar incident against Panama that also wasn't reviewed. The one against England wasn't reviewed. From a player's point of view, Antoine, you were closest to the action. There's been a lot of conversation among the Ghanaian fans especially that you guys don't try to be aggressively push for it. Did you see what happened, and what's the conversation been like after that? Because certainly the replays show that, perhaps we should have had a penalty.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny you say that. We talked about it in training today. I think as players, we need to gang around the referee and complain. You could say something like that. But I was right next to it. I was the first one to put my hands up because I was right next to it, like I said. But I think as a team, we need to be more aggressive around the officials, whether it's staying down longer as a player or obviously the coaches on the sideline pestering the fourth official. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do, because it is quite frustrating that they haven't checked it twice now.
Coach, you hope VAR is back from coffee break now?
Your question is a very interesting question, because in the game, I listen many times when these incidents happen, they come to me, they say, they used to say, oh, your players, they even protest. If they protest, they get yellow cards. So we don't know where we should stand. But I really think it is important before this game. Croatia doesn't have nothing to do what happened in the last 2 games, so they don't deserve in this press conference that you talk too much about what happened in the past. The fact it is, we should be qualified with 6 points in this moment, because we have a good rate scoring penalties, and we believe that if the penalties happen, we should be qualified already. But Croatia deserve our respect, full respect, so we don't want to bring to this press conference collateral issues that they should be on the hands of FIFA, because VAR born in 2016, 2018 was the first World Cup. 10 years is gone. There is no excuse, no reason for VAR not to be better than this. No excuse. So it's time for FIFA authorities, they review what was been happening behind the scenes. And I don't want to extend more on my comments, but one thing, it is clear, when VAR comes, was to help the referees to referee and make good decisions. And we hope that will be better in the next few years.
I can see 5 hands, 1, 2, 3, Rahman 4. Let me go to the left hand corner, my extreme left, and pick that one, then we'll wrap up here.
Carl Tufo from GBC. I don't know if I'm allowed to ask you, Henry, a question. If not, I push it aside and go to Carlos. But with Carlos, the first question probably would be that you are old enough to remember that it seems as if Ghana is playing like Italy of the 70s and the 80s, where they defend in numbers and hit people on the break. In quotation marks, that has not been the tradition of Ghanaian football for years. Are you changing the way the Black Stars will be playing now? Because from the first 2 matches, it's been one heck of, how do you call it, three lines of 5. And then when they hit on the break, like happened when the penalty was not given. Mm-hmm. So I'd like to get your comment on that. And then also, the question that Oti asked, I think it's so, Fence, I think it's so important. Does it mean that much as you're taking it game by game, does it mean that if we do get back into Canada, let's assume it's the semi-final, you're still going to be saying, okay, Canada ain't going to give Partey a visa, so therefore...
Well, brilliant questions. And you're going to get brilliant answers, I expect. First of all, you talk about Italy in the years 70s and 80s. I was there, the people was happy. And I've been in Italy 3 months ago when they not qualify. You cannot even imagine what they think about the coaches and the players. So you think now they are more happy because they're not in the World Cup after all these years? I think no matter how they play in the 70s or 80s, they've been achieving great results. And football, it is all about that. So for me, it's simple. I answer to your question. It's winning business. If I have to, and the boys, they show that, if they have to dance rock and roll, 90 minutes, and in 1 minute score and win, congratulations, son. I'm very happy for you guys to have the resilience, the power to fight for your shirt and win the game. Because we don't play alone. It's the misunderstanding of your question. It is based that the teams, they play alone. We don't play alone. We have other team in front of us. They express themselves, and we have to answer to the way they are playing. The second part was again. We as I said, we have to play one game each time. But I think your second question should be addressed to the visa authorities of Canada, not me. As far as I know, I work to Ghana. But I'm answering to you. I'm challenging you to say, you should ask those questions. You are the press. You are the guys that you have the power to inform people and probably influence public opinion, not us. This is not our job. Our job, it is to respect the decisions, accept the decisions that they made. If you ask me if I agree with that, I don't agree with that. But you, as members of the press, you have the power to ask the right questions to people. We are in the World Cup, and what is the reason that one of our players was stopped to travel to Canada? We don't know. You have to ask them because we don't know what is that reason. One thing it is sure. Tomorrow we have one game. We're going to play the best we can, fight as much as possible to get the best result. And the best result, it is to be number 1. Number 2, number 3, doesn't matter. We have to play the game tomorrow and respect the team of Croatia as they respect us. And both teams try to achieve the best we can. Whatever it happens outside the game is not part of our business. Politics, we leave those things with you guys.
Raman, please. Microphone here. Yes.
Hi, my name is Raman from The Sun. Coach, I just wanted to ask you, I know you said that it's not in your red and you're going to accept the decision, but I wanted to find out if you would at least try again to see if you can get Thomas into Canada if we finish second as a coach. And then my second question to Ant. Ant, against Panama, you had 36 touches. Against England, you had 20 touches. I know you said you play for the team. At Bournemouth, you defended. But is there a part of you that just want to score? Because you're the main man and you're a striker, and strikers live by goals. Is there something in you that really says, I could feel better with a goal against Croatia?
I don't think they are really happy with us. I think we have to do something more, right?
Yeah, maybe.
We will try tomorrow.
Yeah, of course. Shall I answer first?
Yeah, you can answer, Antoine.
Yeah, naturally, as a striker, you want to score goals. I think for me, that's one thing I've been knocking myself about. But at the same time, if the opportunities aren't coming, there's not much I can do. I think, again, what's most important is what the team needs at the end of the day. And, I mean, when I get my opportunity, I like to think I'll take it. So I just have to be ready, on my toes, and, yeah, mentally strong.
Ed. Microphone here. Yes.
Thank you. For Ed Dove from ESPN, question in English. Carlos, in the aftermath of the England draw, a lot of your former players from Manchester United, Paul Scholes, Nicky Butt, Gary Neville, they were saying that that match was a copy of the famous 0-0 draw with Barcelona at the Nou Camp. They said same style, same methods. Is it true you used the same training methods, the same training drills as 2008? And were you taking inspiration from that match against United?
No, not really. Not really. In that time, we knew that we play different styles of football. The famous tic-tac in Barcelona, we have to adjust our football in United. But I think that was the last century. That game happened in the last century. And with all due respect for your question, I think this is experience. This is about the experience that you have in the game. I have 40-something years of experience. And it is my duty to put in every single decision that I make, those 40 years of more than 40 years of football. So the English team come with a fantastic balance, with a dynamic, positive feeling of results. During 8 or 10 matches, they always score. They always score against some of the best teams in the world. And it was important to know who is in front of us and how can we manage to play one game that we want to win. And my belief it is when we start to play one game that we want to win without conceding goals, we have good chances to finish the game and then win. So that was the approach, and the boys, they know we didn't have time to train too much because it's not possible to train too much under these conditions. It was just to create some guidelines. And by the way, the thing that is really common in both games, and you talk about defensive, and it is wrong. We played 90 minutes against England attacking. I'm gonna probably share something. And next time we have to pay for these lessons, by the way. But we played the game 90 minutes attacking the players, attacking the spaces, attacking the ball, attacking the time, reducing space during 90 minutes to the English team. So this is power approach in the mind when you don't have the ball and you have to have this attitude of attacking. So we'll be in the space before they arrive. We fight for the ball before they come. We be on the spaces. We attack the space, we attack the ball, we attack the free players. 90 minutes. It was fantastic. Well done, boys. Congratulations. They don't know.
I'll pick 3 questions, one here. I see a hand here. But his hand actually came up before you, so we'll take a decision with the permission of the coach. So let me pick that one from the back, and then I'll come to Thierry.
Hello, Coach. I'm Dario Di Gennaro from Italy, Rai Television. About the opposite team, the Croatia, they will attack during the match to get the second place. How do you prepare this match, this kind of match? And have you thought something special for Modric?
No, they have great players. And of course, the player that you mentioned, it is one of the most brilliant players in football history in the last few years. But we know that they have a good team. They play good football against England. I think after I saw the game several times, they even deserve a better result. I think the result for 2 was too heavy for Croatia. That's why we are full alert. We know that result doesn't really show the capabilities of Croatia, and they prove it against Panama. So that's why tomorrow we only have one option. We have to come out more strong and better. That's the only option that we have. And the game after, we need to come out more strong and better, and more strong and better. Every day, every match, we have to grow up.
Thierry.
All right, thank you. My name is Thierry Nyan. My question to you is, I mean, even you just said it a few minutes ago. People don't seem to like your style. I don't think that's the case because it's a result business. But a lot has been said about Ghana's defensive performances. Tuchel after the last game said Ghana was even more defensive, than they were in the first half against Panama. A lot has been said about it. How exactly does that impact your thought processes going into the Croatia game? Does that change anything? Do you feel like you need to change anything? Also for Antoine, you had a very good season for Bournemouth and Man City, scoring a lot of goals. Help me get into the mind of a striker playing in a team that is quite defensive. Are you content, frustrated at any point during 90 minutes? How does this affect your game?
Okay, so Antoine will answer first, and then the manager will take over.
I mean, I've said it in the
They want to catch us, huh?
I mean, I just have to be ready at the end of the day. I think I'm content in the sense of doing what the team needs, of course, but then as a striker, you always have to be ready. That one chance can change the whole game. So I'm always on my toes in that sense, mentally ready. And I think what the team needs is more important, and the goals will follow.
Boss, he wanted to find out your thought process going into the next game.
Well, I can tell you one thing. We talk about defensive attack. I only have one way to play the game. It is play for win. Play for win. And that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Express ourselves. We have the freedom to enjoy and play football, good football. And during 90 minutes with the same concentration, same resilience, the only thing that I ask them, it is to never lose 1 second in the mind that wish to score, that wish to go there and build up the result to win the game. All our training sessions are based on creating opportunities to score, keep the ball, and win. And tomorrow, we hope that we can express better and more consistent this kind of football. And at the end, get the result to make people happy. We're not here to make you happy about your defensive appreciations about the game. It's not my job. My job it is to make people of Ghana happy with the results and the achievements, to make them proud of the performance of the team, and we leave your appreciations of tactical approaches for your entertainment. Us, it is about winning. I remember, and I see these guys in City when they have to play Arsenal, how much you guys have to defend, right? Sometimes you're not even able to leave the 18-yard box. And I still remember against Barcelona, by the way, they asked me if, in BBC, they asked me, you don't think you defend too deep? I said, yeah, well, we did not defend behind the goal line because the referee doesn't allow us to do that. When you fight for lives, for Champions League, to win a world championship, man, you have to do everything that is in your power to win the game. Everything.
Okay.
All right.
Let me pick this one, and then we'll be wrapping up.
Thank you. Chuck Booth with CBS Sports, and I'm going to ask my question in English. This one's technically for both of you. With the World Cup, you guys have been together now for almost an entire month, and the games have been a little bit more spaced out, allowing things to operate more like club soccer than standard international soccer. What has that time with the group meant to you all, and what kind of growth have you seen in the squad because of that?
Yeah, it's brought us together, closer for sure. I feel like spending time with each other so much, you get to understand players on a personal level, which is nice. And yeah, it's been good for me as a player. I've enjoyed it, and I think the results on top have been great as well. So we just have to continue with the togetherness, enjoying each other's company, and then being ready for the games.
I just emphasize again my main point. I really want to apologize to Croatia for this lack of attention during this press conference. I think the game of tomorrow, they deserve more focus. And my final words it is exactly to emphasize this. Tomorrow we play a great team with a lot of experience in the game. Players that they play World Championship, European Championship. I mean, we have to be full alert to play against one team that is solid. They need a result. They come to get a result. And they have them goals, we have our goals. At the end, let's see what happens. We hope that we'll be able to be the best team on the pitch on the day. That's what we try to do all the time. No more comments.
So, colleagues, we'll wrap up with this question, and then we'll be out of here. You'll ask tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much. Audrey, please take it over.
Thank you very much.
You keep your weapons for after the game. You're always right after the game.
Thank you. This concludes the press conference. Thank you very much, and all the best for tomorrow match. Next press conference today with Croatia at 7 p.m. Thank you very much.